And hello and welcome back.
Hi, everybody.
Spirit fingers. No, stop that. No, no. And welcome to Cooking After Dark. It's Monday. It's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you treated all your mothers, grandmothers, and so forth to a lovely dinner and a lovely dessert, as you should have. And just think, next
Mm.
June, the dad's turn is to get treated for a lovely dinner and dessert. So that's
As long
always
as it's
good.
steak, you can't go wrong.
As long as it's steak, you can't go wrong. Well, what about our vegetarian dads? I'm not a
I
dad,
don't know.
so I'm okay.
Cauliflower steak?
Well, yeah, you can get cauliflower, or you can get
Yeah.
toast
Eggplant?
steak. I guess
Nice eggplant
tofu
parmesan would be
steak.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, tofu steak. I don't know why you would do tofu steak. No too furky for me. No, 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 no,
No.
no. Ain't gonna happen, no way, no how. Ain't gonna happen, no. So we should let some people just gather up a little more in the room before we start asking them questions and getting them going and making them feel all warm and fuzzy. We are charging into spring up here and charging into summer. It's like teasing us. It's like, oh my God. And it should be great. We're so happy with it. And what about you? What did you treat the lovely Addie, the mother of your children, to on Mother's Day, Captain Unicorn?
Well, nothing really special,
Hmm.
but I did make a certain thing that will be appearing on this channel.
Oh, so this should be interesting.
Should be interesting.
Then we can ask the people exactly what they can guess what you made for your special Mother's Day. You can at least tell us what you got for dessert. Come on.
uh, Nutty bars. Yeah. We
Well, not
don't do super special things.
for dessert.
Yeah. I mean, this year we didn't feel like going out for
E-
dinner or brunch.
Even with that red lipstick.
That oh hush, that's for later.
Ah, okay, fine. Fine, 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 fine. I won't give anybody any more
That's gonna be a
hints.
surprise ending.
A surprise ending. Oh, we always love surprise endings. It's always
Yes,
good. It's always good to have surprise endings. Isn't it? Isn't it,
oh,
people? Surprise endings are fabulous, aren't they?
and yes, it is. Carrie,
Hmm.
no, Carrie's comment.
Yes, that's true. And when we cook, but I mean, I think we'll have some more fun when Captain Unicorn gets to go out and barbecue.
That should be coming soon. Spring's here. Well, it technically spring is here. Weather-wise, God no. I was out working outside this morning and I couldn't feel my fingers.
Well, that's because you were up early.
No, this was at 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm not up that early. Oh,
AM.
okay. What's early for you?
Well, remember, my commute is short because I'm working from home. So my commute is from the bedroom to the kitchen to the desk.
Oh, the traffic jam.
Oh my God, it is, let me tell you. Especially when you forget to do your laundry and it's in the way and you're like, what is this? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Kai. I'm going to start greeting some of our viewers and see who is in here. So how you doing, John? Gone John? Good to see
Yeah.
you. Sec, how you doing? Oh, Addie, thank you for joining us. Now,
Oh, I hate her.
That
Oh my God, get out of here.
secular with your buttermilk flapjacks. Did you butter both sides before wrapping it in slabs of applewood bacon? Hmm. Did you sec? Did you butter both sides of your flapjacks? Oh, and I see you had. But are they pub pies type meat pies? Are when you say spinach pies and cheese pies, are you talking about the Greek spanakopita or toropita when you're talking about them? They're usually quite filling, so I'm kind of surprised. sliced tomato and cucumber, add a little onions and some dressing, and there's your Greek salad. Especially if you sprinkle a little bit of feta on top.
Hmm.
Just gives that
Interesting.
little extra. Do, 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 do. You're still starving. Well, then go and get yourself something more to eat if you're still starving. Well, you should learn how to cook, Zach. That's why it's getting way expensive to eat out, along with the gas prices. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Do, do, do,
And
do.
forget about DoorDash or Grubhub.
Or Uber Eats. Everything is
Yeah.
just like, sure, it's a $25 meal, but by the time service, taxes, delivery, and if you want a tip,
That was
next thing
around
you
50,
know,
60
you're,
bucks.
yep, exactly. Hey, Thursday's child. Boom, boom. Hey, Robbie, how goes? Do, 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 do. Hey, Carrie Ann. Do, 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 do. Hey, Shannon Van. So glad you can join us. Shannon Van is where I first started on YouTube. Shan hosts a reality TV show or TV series where she does critiques on a lot of the Bravo and TLC. And I started up coming as a panelist up on Shan's, and we had a fun, dirty, drunken New Year's Eve. Let me tell you, it was like, woohoo! So give a
Uh-huh.
shout out to Shannon Van out there. If you want to see a lot of uh, different, more intimate, and a little slice of Canadiana every once in a while, I would say, go and check out her channel. I'll see if I can get the channel link and I'll drop it for you. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully you'll be able to stay. Hey, Luna. Do 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 do. Dee 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 da 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 da. Hey, Tina Lane. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Oh, da 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 da. Oh, here we go. I think I've caught everybody. If not, kindly, thanks, Addie. Kindly just
Boop.
pop in and say hello, JC Bear, and I will send you some bear hugs and so forth. So it's all good. Uh, Zach, what you're wearing does not necessarily dictate what your dinner should be. So you got to go for your palate, not your wardrobe. Your palate. What will tantillate and satisfy your palate? Mm, 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 mm.
Sometimes you're craving something crunchy and maybe fried,
Sometimes something
something baked.
cool, savory, and creamy that can just go covering your palate and your tongue and just go down and satiate your throat and tummy and mm, it's all good. It's all fun.
Yeah.
So, have all of you seen the Passion of the Pasta?
Ooh, I have.
I
I
have,
have.
yes, so have I. I've seen it too. But what about the people in our chat? Have you seen the Passion of the Pasta? Did you enjoy
What
it?
what did we think? I mean, we saw some comments
We saw
and
some
there
yes, some
the people
people
that
were
commented
laughing.
they loved it.
Some people were laughing at my description of how to form the perfect meatball. The right pressure. Make sure you keep it firm. Pack it in with the savory, spicy meatball.
No, I knew this was going to be a very good episode for all the various reasons you saw. You know, the especially the tomatoes. That
Oh,
was that
yes.
was my pride and joy of that one.
Yeah, you can tell you're a straight dude when you're squeezing those tomatoes, let me tell you.
Okay, well, good.
Yes.
I'm glad it comes across that I'm straight.
Oh, God, yeah. Hey, Trey.
Couldn't tell by the unicorn ears though.
That's true. One sec.
Okay, so quick question: does anybody actually care about seeing us go shopping? Because I didn't do it for the last one, and I just think it's not really conducive to the mood we're trying to set here.
Well, you see, this is the thing. I think once you've seen one supermarket, you've seen them all. in
Yeah.
my opinion. That's just my opinion. Um, yeah, when you're holding that tomato, you got to just slowly squeeze it to make it release the juice.
Well, something got to work on. I mean,
Slowly cup it.
I
Cup
tried.
them. Cup them.
Cup,
I'm sorry,
cup.
I'm
Oh,
turning the wrong way.
them. Okay.
Cup. Cup them or
Cup
one, and then
or
slowly
2-in-1.
squeeze. Yeah,
I
depending.
should have done 2-in-1. Oh my god, I didn't think of that. I am
Yes,
so
yes.
sorry.
You got to
A
cup
moment ruined.
and then like slowly squeeze, but make sure that you're aiming it correctly. Because if you don't have control of your aim, it can cause a big mess.
It went everywhere.
I'm sure it does.
Do
I mean,
not turn on
did.
the black light.
Yes, true. But some markets may have better quality produce and meats. But from like showing you guys the different items, I mean, one aisle of tin goods or one aisle of spices or so forth pretty well looks the same, except our
Yeah.
packaging is different up here because we have it in French and English.
Yeah, unless I'm going to like the butcher, actual meat store, not a supermarket, then there's really no reason to show that part of it.
Yeah, I think if we were going through, really, Robbie, you need more tender hand with my tomatoes. Yes, yes, a more tender hand is required when releasing the goodness that is a tomato. Robbie, 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 you naughty, naughty. Oh, I love it.
But
Um,
I was forced to crush them, so sorry.
yes, but there's a way of crushing tomatoes that can bring joy, and there's a way of crushing tomatoes that can be messy and painful. I prefer
I
the
went with
joyful
messy and
way.
painful.
Yes, I'll have to try and teach him the correct way. But the other thing is, I think if I was going to like a farmer's market, I think I would definitely film that
Yeah.
because it actually shows you the different items that are coming through. Or, for example, if I can get down to in Toronto, there's something called St. Lawrence Market, and it's a huge market and it's quite famous in the city. And I would film different items there. They have so many different venues, so many different items, as well as Kensington Market, where they have very unique niche stores. I would definitely film those items like that because you wouldn't see them in the US or even other parts of Canada. But going to a Metro or a Loblaws or a Freshie up here is relatively the same across Canada, and it looks very much like the supermarkets I was seeing you into, like at Target and a few of the others. Plus, just saying they're not sponsoring us yet, so
Right.
that's a hint for future reviews. That's a hint. Okay. We have just specialty shops. I think that could work.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Tina Elaine. I'll have to teach them the techniques of how to crush them in that way that celebrates them, makes them come alive, makes them feel
Interesting.
alive. Yes.
So not a hammer, yeah, hun.
Yeah, not a hammer. It's more of a cup and a slight pressure, slowly,
Golden one.
slowly, slowly, and then
Oh,
as you
you
break
people.
the seal, the rest of it just releases its goodness. It's all good. It's all good. But we did get a submission from one of our members.
Yes, it looked delicious.
It looks absolutely delicious. I'm going to go and find the pictures. So let me share, and then you can bring them up. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 dee. Now, people, I know that the person who created this is here, but guess what it is and see if you can guess who submitted it. I cannot see the chat or anything, so I have to rely on you.
Any thoughts on who made that?
And what it is.
Oh, I could never guess what that was. I mean,
Yeah, but look at it. You don't. It could be beef. It could be chicken. But like you have peppers.
yeah, I was thinking those red things
Look at the
are
sauce.
chili peppers.
chili
The yellow
peppers.
things are bell peppers,
Mm-hmm.
and
Look
it's
at the
either
thickness of the sauce.
could be chicken, could be steak. Hard to say because of that one piece right there. Yeah, that looks a little white, but I'm guessing steak.
From the color,
So someone says
uh,
meatball stew. No.
no, it's all good. If you take a look here, see here, I see what you mean, but when you look closer at the texture, if I could bring this up, this may help a little bit
Yeah,
more.
it's definitely beef.
Mm-hmm. And then you can see little specks of other
Tina
items
asked
in.
a chili.
No, look at here. You can see items just
Oh, someone's
glinting off
saying,
the
is it
glaze.
Tina Elaine? Is it Luna?
I do not know. I cannot see the chat. The chat
Oh,
I cannot
no.
see.
These are the things people are guessing as to who made it.
Ah.
Okay. Trey, Tina Elaine.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Negative, negative, negative. Or I should say no, 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 no.
See, little brat asked chicken stir fry. No.
Nope. But you're in the cuisine range.
Being stir fry. So
You're in the
Asian.
yes,
Ribs? No, not ribs.
not ribs.
Oh, I will make ribs. You will know what ribs are.
Yeah. And I want to see that.
And Trey said, you made it, AC.
No, I didn't make this. No. I was a little bad today. I was a little bad this week, and I'm just going to stop sharing. I was a little bad simply because I didn't get around to doing my shopping for what I want to make, so I have to do that this week.
Mm.
So, have you given up in the chat on what
No,
this?
yeah, Trey says fajitas. No.
No,
Luna says short ribs. No.
no, 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 no. This is ginger beef.
It sounds really good
Mm.
and looks great.
Oh, I'm just looking at all that gravy and juices, and the meat looks perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
And do you want to know which one of our members made it?
Who?
Who? Who? Oh, that would be our lovely Gonjon has made this dish and sent it into us.
Yay!
Yay, Gonjon! Yay! Exactly, with some white rice, and you pour
Oh
that
yeah.
on top. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, I mean, I think a ginger beef would go with any rice.
Yeah.
Brown rice, white rice, jasmine rice. I think basmati rice. The only rice that wouldn't. I don't even. Well, risotto as a mushroom risotto would go really well with it, but that's kind of mixing two. Oh,
Yeah.
what the heck? We can fusion Italian, Asian Italian. We can do a new
Interesting.
thing. Yeah, why not? It's not just avocado toast anymore. You can fuse everything,
Mm.
so it's all good. Hey, little brat, didn't see you come in, but see you now. And yes, but Gondron did not supply me with the recipe. So I'm sorry. He did not give me the recipe. And yes, I've been behind on some of my assignments about the other recipes. It's just been, you know, no restrictions, and it's getting warmer and beautiful out, and
Hmm.
work, and there's a lot of men jogging along the boardwalk, and it's a lovely sunset to go and have coffee and watch the men jogging along the boardwalk. So so yes,
Oh,
I
look
fell
at him
behind.
jog.
Yes. I fell behind uh on my assignments, but I will make it up this week. I swear to you, I will make it up this week, one way or another. So yes, it's like Ganjan. Next time you're gonna have to make a really big vat of it. because you're going to have to be feeding a whole bunch of us. You know what I mean? And someone to cook said recipe. Um, okay, Robbie. So if someone's come over with the recipe and the ingredients and cook for you,
I'll be right there.
yes. What would you reward them with?
Well,
Um,
Robbie wants, I think, the ginger beef.
the ginger beef? No.
Yeah.
So, so yes, but I'd like to know what Robbie would reward him with after they cooked the meal for him.
Oh.
Yes. Are you going to supply the wine? Are you going to supply the dessert? Are you going to go for a drive afterwards? It's all good. Yes, please. Like, do not be afraid to send in what you're cooking and what you're creating. I love to see what other people are doing. It looks delicious. We have never been disappointed by any of our members sending in their stuff. So don't be shy. I mean, I've had to do a couple of retakes on what I've created and go, "Ugh, this is not going to photograph well. Tastes good, but looks like ugh."
It happens a lot.
Robbie, oh, you. We got to talk later. Call me, Robbie. Call me. It's all good. So, what did you guys do for Mother's Day? Like, my mom has passed, so I didn't do anything for Mother's Day. And for anybody whose mom has passed, I'm there with you. I, did my whole uh, thing with remembering her and so forth. But what did you cook for those of you that had grandmas or moms that are still in your life and still going? Um, what did you cook? Or what did you take them out to? Like, what did you treat them to? We already know Captain Unicorn won't tell us till later, but I'm sure the rest of you can tell us. Hot dog in my hand. Oh my god.
No. Just no.
When I do that, it's because I'm sneezing, and it isn't pretty. So it's all good. Lobster. Oh, little brat. You're kidding me. Oh, and did you have like the garlic butter and have it go crack with the mm, and just
I've
picturing that?
never
You've never what?
gotten into lobster.
Oh, you mean
Well,
like
I'm not a big seafood guy other than a few fish and scallops, clams or oysters that are deep fried.
no? Having half the family from down east, codfish, lobster, crab, mussels, oysters, even had eel, which tastes like greasy chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I've
an
had I've
interesting
had
experience.
smoked eel at a Japanese place.
No, this was crab soft Lorenzo with linguine for my mother.
Ooh, nice.
Lovely. Hey, Drifter Nomad. But no, with lobster, oh yeah, I learned from a young age. It's like, and especially I learned how to crack the claws. And if you're really gentle, you can go in and you can take the entire meat from the claws out, and it comes out in one piece. It's like, oh, so tender. Mm. And the tail, when you crack it
Hmm.
and you have the tail, if it's cooked just right, you just have to start at the top with the fork and you just pull it back slowly. It's like, and then you have the garlic butter and the seasonings, and you dip a little piece in, and it's just coated perfectly. You take it in, you're like, ah,
Yeah, around here, there's a restaurant called Mac Daddy's. They
mm-hmm,
serve macaroni and cheese, and we have a time of year called Restaurant Week, where all the
mm-hmm,
restaurants do special dishes,
yes,
and they do a lobster mac and cheese.
ooh. I've never thought. I've heard of it. I've never tried it, putting it together, but that would be something I would be more than
Have you ever
willing
had
to
a
try.
lobster roll?
Yeah.
Okay. We were flying back from Florida, and eating in a airport is never recommended just because it's so freaking expensive. But
Tell
we
me
were
about it.
going through looking at the restaurants. There was one place they had lobster rolls. So I had to go get Addie. Say,
Hmm.
come with me. You're going to want to see this.
Hmm.
So I held my hand over the price because they had the menu on the outside of the restaurant. Okay, look at this. Lobster roll. I moved my hand. $28 for one lobster roll.
Oh
He
God,
said,
yeah.
no, I can't do that. We're
Yeah,
doing
no.
that because we can't get lobster rolls in Washington.
Interesting.
At least not fresh ones anyway. So
True.
I had to get it for her.
Yes, that's
And she
one thing.
loved it.
Hey, Rebecca. How you doing? No, that's one thing with anybody who's grown up on a farm. I used to ask them, and they go, "You never name the animals on a farm because they become your pets."
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. Like in the big tanks, I don't pick out my dinner. It's like no, no, thank you.
Yeah, give me Steve over there. He looks stupid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Yeah, give me Steve and maybe the little one. No, it's like no, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that.
He needs a friend
Yes,
to die with.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Drifter Nomad. See, half the time it's supposed to be fun. Sometimes it can be very sensual, and sometimes it can be just silly fun and just enjoying the experience. But wouldn't we all love to have been around that table, just watching how Addie selected and tasted the fruits of our labor? I'm just going to put it that way.
Yeah, and everyone who was watching Addie on Bubbles and
Yeah.
saw her with the red lipstick, everyone was
Hmm.
asking, why are you wearing such red lipstick? Oh, no reason. No reason. That's the reason.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, so what about desserts? Did anybody treat their moms to dessert? Did you go and get like a Dairy Queen ice cream cake? Did you get a specific, treat like butter tarts?
No, if you want to get ice cream cake, you have to go to
Mm.
Cold Stone.
We don't have a Cold Stone up here.
Oh, sucks to be in Canada then.
Well, we do have a few other places but mm, I'm just thinking when I go out to get the salmon steaks, I'm gonna have to pick up
Mm.
myself some butter tarts. Mm. You don't get butter tarts in the U.S.,
I'm sure we do somewhere.
but have you ever tried a
Oh,
butter tart?
I do not recall. I do not believe so. No.
There is a butter tart festival up here too, and there are debates on whether
I will be
butter.
there.
There are debates. It's in Ontario. There are debates
Okay,
on
let me
whether
look this up.
you have it with raisins or without. Yes. So look up Butter Tart Festival,
Yeah,
Ontario.
butter tarts, period.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay. So what? Any small petite pie kind of thing?
Well, yeah, they're a little
Okay.
small and they're packed with flavorful sugars and
Oh,
stuff like that.
best Canadian butter tarts.
Hmm. And there's literally a butter tart festival. Some come with walnuts, some come with pecans. It's like
Well, it looks like a mini pecan pie.
some come with that, but
Hmm.
purists say
Okay.
that shouldn't be in there. Yes,
Okay.
pecan butter tarts, little brat. Oh my God. Do, do, do.
That's what
I
came up
just,
for me.
oh yeah, but look up Butter Tart Festival, Ontario. And unfortunately, she got my voice on the phone. Oh, a chocolate chip bundt cake? What type of icing? Or do you put icing on bundt cake?
Depends on the bundt cake, but I would think generally yes.
You do? What type of icing would you put on a chocolate chip bundt cake?
So many options. You could make just a basic, the go-to is a chocolate fudge icing,
Hmm.
or you can go with a nice strawberry icing,
Hmm.
simple glaze,
glaze. You can glaze your bunt.
Yes,
Hmm.
I will glaze all over it.
Very good. Very good.
I
It's
will
always
not
good when
spare the
you can
glaze.
glaze your bunt cake. What's
So
seven
Addie is
minute
now bundt cake.
wait, wait.
Cool.
What is 7 minute icing? Little brat, what is 7 minute icing? Actually, Drifter Nomad, coconut icing. You know what's really weird, Drifter Nomad? A nice fruitcake, I actually enjoy. I don't know why. When I was a kid, it was not something I really looked forward to at Christmas. But for some reason, a nice fruitcake with that little bit of icing on top, I actually enjoy it. I have no idea why my taste changed so much, but yeah, I enjoy a nice fruitcake at Christmas. Or the black cake that my West Indian friends' moms make at Christmas. Oh my God, with the rum. Oh, trust me, you don't drive after having that for dessert. Don't you give me that emoji, Drifter Nomad. I don't know why. Hell, if I know my mom makes it, little brat. You got to find out what the 7 minute icing is.
I'm afraid to ask.
Addie was my first bunt cake first. No, I think it depends. Uh, yeah, that's the thing. I've had fresh fruitcake, and I just enjoyed it. I really did.
Depends on how it's made. Some can be super dense
Hey,
and
I'm
hard as a
about
rock. But yes, I
true.
do enjoy a nice fruitcake too at Christmas.
Hey, Connie M. There was this place at the One of a Kind show, and they're based out of Alberta, and there's this bakery. They did amazing fruitcakes. It was like, oh my God, moist and just, oh, that's where I think I got turned on to fruitcake again. It was because of the way they did it. And it was just a wonderful flavor, great texture, moist, and delish. Absolutely delish. So for the people who are just joining us or came in new, what did you do when he would bring it home for Christmas? Well, I think it's because if that's the only dessert that was brought home for Christmas, I can see where you would be like, is this all we're getting is a piece of fruitcake? But if there was a variety,
Hmm.
like the Yule logs, I used to love that.
Oh, I love
You
the Yule logs.
slice them in, and you watch the swirls of the
Hmm.
chocolate and the icing underneath and the icing surrounding it. It's like, yes, denser is a word. Hey, Tiffany H. But yeah, we had some really great items. So for those of you that came in new, where'd you take your moms or what did you make your moms for Mother's Day? And what desserts did you, if you did have desserts, what desserts did you have with them? Not sour cream icing. I meant cream cheese icing on the
Mm.
bunt.
Nice.
Hmm.
I love a good cream cheese icing.
See, I love cream cheese icing on carrot cake.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, and then you just drizzle a little bit of caramel on it. Oh,
Mm.
Rubens,
And France,
Montreal.
Rubens. What?
Rubens, that's a
I
restaurant
love
in
Rubens.
Montreal.
Oh,
Well, they
the
specialize
sandwich.
in, yeah, well, Rubens is smoked meat. It's in Montreal.
Mm.
Used to go to it all the time when we were in Montreal. Yeah, they do a Reuben sandwich. They do a tiramisu. Mm. Don't distract me, Robbie. Don't distract me. Uh, but Rubens did this carrot cake with the cream cheese icing, and they drizzled the caramel like it's like just a little drizzle of caramel sauce from top to bottom.
Mm.
Oh my God! It uh, just sends you into orbit. But yes, a really good tiramisu. Slight dusting of chocolate on top with those lady fingers and soaked in espresso and the mascarpone cheese, and it's just chilled right. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, and Drifter, I agree. A New York cheesecake is the absolute best dessert for me, and that's why I don't eat it all the time. I don't want to ruin it, get sick of it. That's never going to happen. And it's
Yes, but
just so bad for you. Oh my god.
oh my god, a 4-foot teddy bear. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, lamb and hummus.
Not a 4-foot unicorn? Oh, I'm hurt.
Well, maybe next year. Maybe next year a unicorn will be in the thing. Oh, lamb with hummus.
Or is it
Mm-mm.
lamb hummus?
No, no, no. You can't have.
I
I've
don't see
never
a
heard of
comment in
lamb.
there.
Oh, are we becoming a
I'm
grammar
teasing.
Nazi? Don't make me come
Yeah.
out to the West Coast. Don't make me come out to the West Coast there. Very cool, Tiffany H. No pumpkin pie. You guys don't like pumpkin pie? You don't like pumpkin pie? Oh my god.
I love pumpkin pie.
See, I've never met a dessert I don't like. That's the problem.
Unless you go to Japan.
Well, they make some. There's this place that makes Japanese Japanese cheesecake, and it's done slightly different.
Hmm.
It's downtown. You're gonna have to see. There's usually a lineup. Any pie is good pie. Any pie is good pie. Dessert is a food group. I don't care what
Yes.
anybody says. Dessert is a food group. At least in my world, it's a food group.
And it should be applied directly to the hips. So just cut
It
the middleman.
is applied directly to the hips, especially with a nice topping of whipped cream with the pumpkin pie.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Oh, very cool. Is it going to be?
Pictures. We want
Yes,
pictures.
pictures. I'm about. Come on, I want to see. Is it going to be a chicken curry, veggie curry? What are you doing? I'm about. Especially when you start adding in all of the different spices and so forth. Love to see the finished product on what you create. And are you gonna do homemade naan, or are you gonna order in the naan and just have it with it? So it's all good.
I
Oh,
haven't done a chicken curry in a long time. I used to love eating that.
oh, Captain Unicorn, what did you do for Addie? But that's gonna be a surprise.
Well,
He'll reveal a little bit.
normally I would take her out and it'd be something nice like what's the steakhouse that oh, what's it called?
The keg,
No.
steak BLT,
Clinker
or
Dagger. That's
STK,
what it is. Clinker Dagger.
Clinker Dagger.
Clinker Dagger. It's a nice restaurant around here.
Okay, it's all good.
But we
Hey,
didn't feel like
Mitch.
going out.
Hey, sometimes you can have just as nice a time. Oh yes, chicken masala, and buttered naan. Yes, tiki masala is good too. You can have really nice, just on the back porch or back patio. You can have an amazing dinner just out there in the evening when it's warmer
Hmm.
and so forth, and just enjoy the sights and sounds. So it's all good. We're talking food here, secular.
I think he's referring to all the dishes he's learned from
I'm not
dating these
quite
women.
sure. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
We're gonna say that anyway.
Yes, Ethiopian food is also good. They have it's all like eaten with your hands, and they have an amazing Ethiopian bread that you kind of like dip into the different. It's like oh,
I've not
but
experienced that.
they have a spice level that's off the charts. So
Mm.
when they ask you what level of spice, be conservative, because if you want it hot and spicy, they will give it to you hot and spicy. But it is very flavorful, very very different texture type of bread and so forth. It's like mm,
Okay, bye Trey. You gotta go.
I'm going nuts here. I got to go actually. Well, always come back, and we'll see you throughout the week, and so it's all good. Hopefully, we're not talking about that sec. We're talking about food and the cultures of food and the spices and dessert. Always about dessert.
Which I'll have to make the cheesecake really soon.
Yes, you're gonna have to display your cheesecake and show us, how you mix it by hand. Or do you mix it by hand?
No, I have
Do
a
you
mixer for
do
that.
you have a mixer for that? You
I have,
use it use
I got a Cuisinart. Yeah.
you use a kitchen toy to do your mixing? You don't.
I like my kitchen toys.
Come on, you got
No,
those.
I want a smooth cake. I don't want lumpy cake. Man, I need to get a new whisk. Mine's broken.
Mhm.
If you looked at the did I think it appeared in one of the videos that the whisk has a couple tines that are just kind of sticking out there.
Uh-huh.
So I need to get a new one, which would be a good reason to do the cheesecake. So I can get a new whisk. Haha.
True. Yes, please do. I love me a good recipe for cheesecake. So that's going
Fine.
to be on your future episodes. Addie, are you sure you can handle, homemade desserts?
No, everyone loves the cheesecake.
Everyone loves cheesecake.
Oh yeah.
A little cheesecake here, little cheesecake, a little beefcake. It's all good. What is my favorite soup? Oh my God. I would love lobster bisque. That was one that I really really did enjoy. Gazpacho is another one that I really loved. I think if it was a comfort food item, it would normally be like a tomato soup and the grilled cheese. Like that's like
Mm,
childhood comfort food.
yeah. Growing up, we'd have the tomato soup, chunks of Velveeta, put it in a soup, let that melt a little bit, a dash of Worcestershire,
Hmm.
and then a grilled cheese sandwich. And that was so good.
Yeah, I mean, for me, we had the automatic, we had the sauce already made. So it's just a matter of spicing it up a slightly different way. And boom, like it's just cooking it a little extra with a couple of different items and then like a nice grilled cheese. Yes. Oh my God, that sounds delicious, Tiffany. Chicken basil and rice dumplings. Oh my God, Tiffany, if you're going to make that, you have to send in a photo.
Yeah.
You got to send in a photo of it. Love to see it. That sounds like absolutely delicious. And the same thing with you, I'm hopefully, we're going to get some pictures of that nice chicken masala that you're making.
Oh my god, sorry.
Oh God, yeah. If you're
Mm.
making up a soup, yeah. I mean, and don't forget, snap some shots, send it into our email, cookingafterdark1@gmail.com, and then boom, we'll
So now I
see.
have to look up rice dumplings. That sounds great.
Yeah, I've never heard it with rice dumplings, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. Oh God, yeah. That would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But yeah, I get distracted when people start going, an escarole soup. What is an escarole soup? I may know it under a different name. Have you ever heard of an escarole soup?
No, I mean I've heard of escarole, but I can't remember what it actually is.
Mitch, do expand on what you're referring to. Or maybe I'll do the Google. I made really good opaque thick chicken noodle soup. Oh. Hey, you know what? That's the main thing. Fill up the bellies of the kids with something that they love, and I'd love to see a picture of it.
A leafy green form from the chicory family
Ooh,
with curly leaves and a bitter flavor.
ooh. Mm. Chicory does have a distinctive flavor,
Yeah.
so that
Uh,
would that would really be nice.
no, I recently tried chicory coffee because it's more of a southern thing.
Hmm.
So I had to special order it, and it was really good. I was surprised. It's more earthy,
Oh wow.
but it doesn't add caffeine.
No, I didn't. I didn't think chicory would.
No, it's a very good flavor. I liked it.
Yeah, and it has a different type of. It's just different, but it is more on the savory side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's add pastina added and an egg cracked over it. This sounds very interesting, Mitch. Very interesting. Cardamom, yes, cardamom tea is always good. You can't and like and you. I mean, that's the first time I even
Hmm.
tried chai. I was with someone who was actually Indian, and they made it like homemade. Like they warmed the milk, the chai, the whole bit, and they dropped the cardamom seed on top, and it was amazing. I loved it. Then all of a sudden, some of the more commercial places start saying, "Yay, we have chai tea," which actually means kind of an oxymoron because chai means tea. So we went in
ET?
there. Yeah, we had tea tea. So went in there and I was expecting this. And they're like, "Where's my cardamom seed?" Oh, we don't do that. Then this isn't Indian tea. What are you selling me? What are you selling me?
Lies. You're
You
selling
lied to
lies.
me. You lied to me. So I thought that was a kick.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I looked up cardamom tea,
Hmm.
and one of the questions was, what are the side effects of cardamom tea?
Hmm.
Loss of appetite, which, is fine.
Yeah.
You want to lose weight, drink cardamom tea. Nausea and vomiting after surgery.
Well, I wouldn't be drinking
Okay,
after
well, thanks for
surgery.
that. Sore throat and mouth, and urinary problems. Well, that's just a real seller, isn't it?
Are you sure you're on the right site? I've never heard of
Cardamom
cardamom.
tea, yes.
Well, I've never really heard of it
I have
causing
no idea.
causing that type of stuff. I just loved
It's
it.
all
I just loved
lies. You know it's lies.
it. It's lies. I mean, yes, it's lies. All lies. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think the cardamom with the tea tastes absolutely amazing, especially when you get a fresh. Ah, you're an Earl Grey, but black Earl Grey tea.
I don't think I've ever had Earl Grey.
Oh, I have. I have. It's
Being
really
a,
nice.
a Trek fan, and Picard's favorite drink was Earl Grey tea, I
Yeah.
never actually tried it.
You never tried it?
No.
I can't even look at you.
Oh, I'm hurt.
Oh no, I'm turning the wrong way. I can't even look at
You look right at me. You're talking
you.
about.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I can't even look at you. You never even tried Earl Grey tea. Ah,
I'm a failure.
yes, that's right. Go, go.
Thank you, Dad.
Hey, somebody had to. Somebody had to. Oh, and
That's funny.
bergamot is really nice. Angry Omar, infuriated, livid. Um, Angry Omar. I don't know who you're looking for, but this is a cooking show, and this is a discussion about food and its central journeys, spices, and tastes. So we are talking about that. So unless you'd like to talk about that or contribute, I have no idea. And we are not, hey, Mark Cropta, and we are not inviting any drama. So unless you would like to discuss food, spices, and so forth,
The experience of eating the
we're
food.
glad you're here. But any other items, you will be removed. So either contribute, enjoy, view, but we are keeping our focus and our subject on the enjoyment of food, its central journey, and anything else is that's right, $10 Tommy. You tell them this is a drama-free production for
Yeah.
fun, food, and foreign.
Heavy on the porn.
Yes, foreign is good. It satiates the appetites in more ways than one. So, but yeah, I mean, so $10 Tommy, did you take your mom? I don't know, and I don't mean to be overstating, but were you able to see your mom on Mother's Day? And if so, were you able to take her out, treat her to a nice meal, or maybe bring over some dessert and have some fun and some good times? So it's as simple as that. But yeah, you know what I really want to try? And I only tried it once or twice. I want to try real hush puppies and real grits. I know
Ooh.
it sounds nuts, but when you don't get it up here, like you don't
Right.
like. I mean, they call it grits, but
They're probably
I
instant
noticed,
grits.
but it doesn't taste like the grits that I've had from when I was in the South a long time ago.
Mm,
But I would really like next time I'm in the Southern U.S. to try real grits and hush puppies.
yeah. When we went down to Florida, every breakfast was grits and hush puppies for Ashton. Addie.
Mm. I would just like to. I would just love to try it. Shrimp and grits. I just want to try. Like I could have a nice side dish of grits, a little bit of butter, a little bit of pepper, and that's all I'd need.
Mm. Well, there's
And
cheese
some.
grits. Those are good.
I'd like to try the basic
Yeah.
ones,
Yeah.
and then just work myself up. Oh, steak, chicken, and of course yum yum sauce. Mmm, nice $10 Tommy. Steak and chicken and shrimp. Ah,
You're an expensive date.
no. Well, that's his mom. His mom deserves it.
Oh, sorry. Didn't
Yes, that
realize.
his mom deserves a little
Oh,
bit of
I didn't read
spoiling.
the whole thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
His mom deserves it,
Yes.
and definitely yum yum sauce. Yum yum sauce is making the rounds. We were talking about it a few nights ago, and I didn't know it as yum yum sauce until I looked it up, and I just call it spicy mayo. And then
Eh,
when I looked up the ingredients, it's mayonnaise, ketchup, rice vinegar, paprika, and I think uh, there's a couple other ingredients, but it's getting the combination right to make the the yum yum sauce.
hmm.
Powdered sugar on your hush puppies. Hmm, that would be powdered sugar on my hush puppies. Isn't the hush puppies potatoes?
I've never actually made them. I just eat them.
Hmm, that would be really really great. Okay, I gotta look up. They look delicious, so I just gotta take a look.
Flour, cornmeal, sugar, baking powder, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika pepper. This is one version of hush puppies.
Ah, sounds good.
Buttermilk.
Oh, with buttermilk?
Yeah.
Very cool. But yeah, I would definitely love to try it. Just you know, one of the things off my bucket list and just go, yeah, I've tried it. So now I'm gonna have to find out if they do have them with the powdered sugar.
Hmm.
So that would
That's
be
just
that would be
odd.
great. Yes, it's also a shoe drifter nomad. Hush puppies. It doesn't matter, $10 Tommy. As long as you treated your mom to something that she loves and enjoys, whether you made it or you picked it up at your favorite place, that was the whole thing.
Okay.
Sounded delicious. the variety, having the steak, the shrimp, and all that. So I say good on you. It's all well and good.
So, in case you're wondering, the sweet hush puppies,
Hmm.
milk, egg, cornmeal mix, self-raising,
Okay.
sugar, cream-style corn, lard for frying, and powdered sugar for dusting.
Oh wow.
So it's almost like a sweet corn cake with the added of the cream corn.
Oh well, I'm there.
Yeah.
I have no problems trying it. I don't. I have no problems trying any of the varieties of hush puppies that may be presented throughout the South. It's all good. I love
Dochi. Is
DOCHL.
that an I? Dochi?
I'm not sure. Yes, it is a carb overload. That's why on vacation where you have to walk and walk and walk and walk and walk, that is a great time to have carbs because you can eat them and then burn them off walking. Oh, very cool. Yes, it is carb overload. And you know what? Every once in a while, not on a daily basis, but every once in a while, it's good to treat yourself to a little bit. I'm hungry now. Oh, I know what you mean. Sometimes when I'm talking about this and I'm like, and I did eat earlier and I'm like, oh my God.
I'm trying to find Dochi. I'm not comes up as mochi for some reason.
Uh,
Dochi
angry,
donuts?
angry Omar, here's the thing. This is not, everybody is welcome here as long as they stick on the subject of food, the enjoyment of food, different creations, and so forth. Do not bring any drama over here about any other channels. They are more than welcome to come here as long as they remain within the subject matter that we're talking. So it's as simple as that, and you have to abide by the same rules here. So let's see. Choo, choo, choo. I need more southern. I need to try more southern food. Well, I'm way north of the Mason-Dixon line compared to the rest of y'all. I'm in another country with different, so that's the thing. Oh yeah, homemade beef Jamaican patties. Mm.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh, I know that, Connie M, and I'm not worried about you at all. But if anybody else wants to come here, that's fine. But we're talking about food. We're not talking about and spices and our own homemade twists and creations and so forth. We're not talking about anything else, and we will not tolerate anybody attacking anybody in our member chat unless they're saying, no, you have to use powdered sugar. No, you need to use this type of sugar. Ingredient debate, yes. Anything else is not going to be tolerated. Simple as that. So yeah, you're more than welcome to come here, but they are not welcome to be coming in with any attacks in the same way no one here should be attacking each other. We're
Hmm.
here to enjoy and talk about food and have a fun evening and a nice fun. When you leave here, I don't want you angry. I want you salivating.
Yes.
Salivating and thinking about what you can create this week. And it's all good.
Or get something stuck in your craw. Like I've heard of this before, and I've been wanting to try it, and now I am inspired to go try something new.
That's right. And send us your creation. Send us your creation, people.
No matter how ugly you think it is,
Exactly.
food isn't ugly.
Food isn't ugly. Food doesn't judge.
No, food loves you for who you are.
That's right. Food never says no.
But sometimes alcohol does.
So yeah, I mean, and that's I do love a little more hotter Jamaican beef patty, and they have a couple of places in Toronto that, oh my God, the key to a Jamaican beef patty for me is the I'm not going to say it right, but the casing
Okay.
that surrounds it. It
Yeah.
has to be strong enough to hold a good size of the meat, but tender enough that it's easily enough to break apart. The
Mm.
pastry, the pastry that's surrounding the beef patty. Just a few places here that I found that do it just right. Because if it's too tough, have you ever had a Jamaican beef patty?
No.
What do you mean no? Oh, okay. There's also yes, exactly. It has to be flaky enough, but it has to also be strong
Oh,
enough. And
okay.
there's a certain way that they do it
It looks
that
like an empanada from what I'm seeing.
yes, but the fillings are different and the
Well, yeah.
spices are different.
Mhm.
But that type of pasta shell casing, oh, or that pastry casing is like, there's a few bakeries that you can go there and get it right off of the as soon as they finish baking it, once they've cooled, and it's absolutely delicious. It's like, oh, and especially you can get it mild or hot and spicy. And you can get it with beef or vegetarian, and it's like delicious.
It was good.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the other thing. You know what, guys? If you're going out to like one of your favorite restaurants or spots, and they do up a dish that absolutely makes you go, take a picture of it. It is so much fun to see how other restaurants may be doing twists on stuff. But yeah,
Mhm.
this is the whole thing. Like, I mean, you're going out and you're having fun and you're with your family and you're there and they're doing something amazing. Take a picture of it. We'd love to feature it and show other people uh, what's available in your neck of the woods. Butter tarts, I will try and pick some up and show you what they are. I did this a few times on other channels because it's very much a Canadian thing. Maybe some of the border states may have some,
Mm.
and maybe this summer I should go to that butter tart festival.
June 11th.
Yes, but where is it in Prince Edward County?
Uh, I looked it up. I closed it out.
Why?
I don't know.
I must teach him referencing. I must teach him referencing. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they are. Yeah, and it's an interesting thing. It is a sweet one, and it is, so I just have to warn you about it. And the actual pastry is kind of it has to be kind of sturdy. But the same thing with Nanaimo bars and so forth. When I do go out, yes, I know I'm behind on my assignments for the channel. Yes, I know. Don't hate the bear. Um, I will pick some up and I'll get pictures of them and so forth, so that way you can actually see them. And yeah, it's like it's one of those things that are really good. If I pick up more than one package, I have to keep them in the freezer so I don't eat them and go through them all and just sit there and go. And next thing you know, I've gone through a pack of six, and I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? It's a sugar overload. So it's all good.
So the
Catfish now, catfish crullers,
crullers, crullers.
cruller, yeah,
What am
that would be
crullers?
interesting. I have not tried catfish.
Oh, it's good.
Oh God, yeah. Jerk chicken is delicious. Oxtail is delicious. Um, we have a lot of West Indian influences in Toronto as well. So we have all, the rice and peas,
Okay.
the dumplings and the gravy. Oh, again, it is carb overload, but
Mm.
that would be interesting to try some catfish and catfish. I've never had catfish. What are catfish crullers or crouliers?
Well, I looked up catfish cruller. All I get is donuts. A cruller is
Yeah, I
a
know
certain
what it.
type of donut, but I'm not seeing catfish crullers.
Oh, So secular, is it made of actual catfish or is it just a variation of a dessert?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that has catfish and cruller in the same sentence.
Well, you never know. It could just be on how they present it, or maybe on how it's done. So Hogmaws Hogmaws biscuits. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, shawarma is always a good go-to lunch. Handheld. Mm. See, we also have places up here that do the tacos and the burritos and the empanadas and all that, but I don't know exactly how they would actually compare to true, like people who actually truly cook it. Hey, Diana Santos. So I don't know how true or how accurate they are to the real, to like the real homemade items down like more in the southwest of the U.S. It's kind of like the tequila. Tequila, we only have a limited selection of tequilas up here north of the border compared to the U.S., where they have a whole variety and different flavors. So,
Really?
oh my God, that's right. You're over in Britain, so you're well ahead of us in time. So you can have some bangers and mash over in the cafe. So it's all good.
The
Yes,
full
that's
English
not
breakfast includes beans, right?
what beans. Americans are famous for having
Well, no,
beans for
the
breakfast.
full British breakfast includes beans, I believe. Blood sausage. Oh, no thanks.
Oh, I love one that's more firm. Tina Lane. When you break apart the butter tart, I like it something that just slowly would slowly start to uh, run. I've had some where you break it apart and next thing you know everything is like just flowing all over you and it gets too messy and sticky and gooey. But ones where you have a chance to just like, ugh, just take it up. Yeah, I like it a little more firm, not the super runny ones. Hey, Melmac. But yeah, for the fillings, I'm gonna have to get a few of them. Hey, Paranormal Witch, it's all good. I know you got mom duties. Say hi to Willow's kids if they're listening. You guys be good. You know it's late. You know it's bedtime for you. You know JC Bear saying it's time for you to stretch your little hands, stretch your little feet, just stretch out on the bed and lay your head down on the pillow. Think of all the good things you're going to be doing tomorrow, that breakfast in the morning, all the fun you're going to have during the day. It's all good. And it's the only way you're going to grow up to be big and strong, just like your mom. So it's time for you to go to sleep and say goodnight to the moon. Night.
Mm.
So it's all good. Oh,
Oh,
I can't
thanks.
help it when it comes to little ones. They need a little fun. But yeah, shawarma is really good. It's like beans on toast. Is that just like, yeah, that
Mm.
would be good. But you know what? When it comes to stuff like that, like beans on toast, you need a Texas slice toast to me. Not just a regular
Mm.
slice of toast. You need a Texas sized slice of bread toasted when you're doing like a beans on toast or stuff like that.
Now I'm curious about the English beans. What are the beans in? Because I know it's not like baked beans that we have here. It's something different. What's the sauce on the beans?
Well, if you're still here. Yeah, I'm thinking like a traditional baked bean, like molasses based. baked beans, stuff like
Mm.
that, but it may be different. Oh, it's tomatoes. So
Huh.
it's like a sweet tomato base, but with beans instead of pasta that gets poured over uh,
Interesting.
toast. Very cool. Very, very cool. It's all good. It's all fun. It makes, that's the whole thing. That's what I love about this chat. I mean, we can start on one thing. Yes, Heinz
Yeah.
beans. But
Because
mind
I've
you,
looked at it before. I've looked at it on Amazon. I can get them there. I'm just curious. I'm not sure how I want to try them though.
but yeah, anytime I think of anything on toast, like where you pour it over, I
Hmm.
always think of a nice Texas sliced toast, like
Yeah.
where it's thicker and you can toast it, and it's kind of like you get it to really hold it. It doesn't like go in the middle, so it's like,
Hmm.
do you cheese to the beans and toast? Do you add cheese? I don't know. Hey, I'm about. You're gonna have to do some British research for us. But do you have any? Are you gonna give them any hint about what you made
Oh.
for
Oh.
Addie?
Sorry. I almost forgot. Where is it? Oh, I lost it. Where'd it go?
Mm. But what type of cheese I'm about? Are we talking the Velveeta slice? We're talking little Fontana? Are we talking something more cheddar based? Like, what are you looking for?
Okay. Oh, damn it.
Oh, don't worry. It's
What?
like regular research, but with a
Oh,
sexy
all right.
accent. No, we've seen this one, haven't we? Haven't we not? No, that's a different one. Oh, proper strong cheddar. Proper strong cheddar. Are we talking white cheddar or the typical orange cheddar? Probably the white cheddar if they're talking about European cheeses.
Hmm.
Cincinnati chili pasta. Gotta have kidney beans on it. Hmm.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have to Google that one.
Yeah.
Cincinnati chili pasta. Hang on.
Because this would be a good time to share the sneak peek.
Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh wow. Served over hot spaghetti with your choice of toppings.
Really?
Yes, it is. This is what I've been told. Cincinnati chili is a meaty, rich, and uniquely spiced chili from, you guessed it, Cincinnati. Served over authentic Cincinnati. Serve our authentic Cincinnati chili recipe over hot spaghetti with your choice of toppings. Don't forget the cheese or oyster crackers.
Hmm.
This is interesting. But I was always told
Okay.
that you don't put beans in your chili.
That's a hot debate.
Kind of like our butter tart debate up here. It's your chili debate down
Yeah.
there. Oh, very cool. Connie, manicotti.
Ooh.
You have to take a picture and send it in. And same thing, I'm expecting a nice chicken curry picture of your final production. That's a Texas thing. Okay. It's one thing I can be adaptable with accents for only a short term, but don't have a long conversation with me because then I fall back into plain old Canadian. Oh yeah, definitely. If you're doing the manicotti, definitely have to see it. And if you're doing uh the curry the chicken masala, I'm about love to see a picture of it. Same thing with you, Connie. Love to see it. Love to be able to put it in there. No, the opposite. Beans definitely in chili. Uh-oh, Thursday, you may be starting the chili war debate.
Now, I always like my chili to have beans in it.
Oh, we're gonna see if we get to 500. We can do a community post. Chili, does it contain beans? Yes or no? Pizza, should it be allowed to have ham and pineapple? Next thing, butter tarts, plain, with raisins, or with a nut topping?
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Cheesecake, fruit or no fruit?
Ah, so do we have it plain or do we coolie it up?
Both. I'll take a piece of each, thank you.
Oh my God, that would be great. Oh, well, Connie, you do know any creations you make, we are more than willing to feature it on here. So don't be shy. The only thing is that send the, well, is it a family secret homemade barbecue sauce? Can you share the recipe?
Okay, I like Connie.
Can you share the recipe with us?
Show me yours, I'll show you mine.
You've always said that, even backstage. Thanks, I'm about, like I said, go enjoy your day and enjoy your brekkie. But definitely, if you're making the masala, snap some pics and send it to us. We'd love to see it. We would love to see it. And Connie, like I said, if you're doing a pulled pork or homemade manicotti, mm, 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 mm.
I don't see the pulled pork.
I want to see the manicotti. Manicotti first, because you love the bear. You love the bear, Connie. Come here, let me
No,
give you
we're
some
not
bear
saying
hugs.
favorites.
I'll give you some bear hugs. Come on, Connie. You love the bear. You love it, I know. So some manicotti first, then you do the pulled pork second.
Fine, I'll be easy.
You always have been easy, Addie told me.
Thank you.
It's all good. Oh, cider. Cider would be good, but I don't know if ciders would be good with the curry. Anyways, I'm digressing. I'm going all over the place. I got to stop that. Stop, 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 stop. Definitely take pics. I'd love to see it. Love to see it. So, Captain Unicorn is going to give us a little few preview hints.
Well, I come out and say it in the video, but anywho,
Well, you can stop the video at any time and just give them like a preview of what's coming up.
okay, or
So,
just show
people,
them the picture.
okay,
Okay.
so point out each of the items so you can
Okay.
give them a
Well,
hint.
we have the meat products are ground pork, ground beef, bacon, Parmesan
Bacon.
Romano cheese.
You had me at bacon.
Yes. Now, this may look similar
Yes, I
to
won.
the
I won.
meatballs.
Manicotti first. Manicotti first.
Fine. But everyone requested this dish. I think it was the last episode. So I decided to make this dish, and so I made it.
Hey, Faye. Ooh, yes, but okay. So outline them all again. I got distracted when I had victory of the manicotti coming in tomorrow.
So everything here is actually for 3 separate pieces of the dish. So there's the meat portion, there's the potato portion, then there's the beef broth portion. So I think we can all guess at least some of it. Potatoes and the beef, the beef broth. So mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm just gonna say it. But the main course is something that might be smoked.
Smoked with what?
Something bacony. Like
So
bacon.
bacon, bacon, bacon.
No, it's all been filmed. We've already eaten it, and it is fantabulous.
And please notice that the bear wasn't invited.
Well, if I could ship it through the mail, I would.
Problem is that it would never get past customs because they probably eat it.
Probably.
Mm.
My mom once came down to visit us, and she brought a rhubarb pie on the plane, and it was nearly confiscated because it was pie.
Yes. Yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it. So you will be. Are you gonna tell them the whole name of it, or are you gonna make them wait?
I'll tell them. Fine. It's the bacon wrapped smoked meatloaf.
Ooh.
Okay.
With.
Mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I put garlic in it, so I
Mm-hmm.
want to say garlic mashed potatoes and
Uh-huh.
homemade beef gravy. I like to
Mm.
pull out all the stops for my fans. I don't do any packets if I can help it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is wonderful, and you will all enjoy it, I swear. With a surprise ending.
A surprised ending
A surprise
again.
ending.
Ooh, another surprised ending. So we'll have to see what happens once the smoked meat is ready. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I can just see it slicing up nicely. That potato, garlic mash just wafting up, the pouring of the gravy. Mm. So was there any leftovers?
There might be a slice left.
A slice. Oh, that's right.
A slice.
That's right. You have enfants, also known as human eating machines.
Yeah. Also known as myself. So
Ah,
no, because the day after,
ooh,
I love meatloaf sandwiches.
mm. Oh God, yeah. Now, Drifter Nomad says sour cream and mashed potatoes is the key ingredients. Do you use sour cream in yours?
No. If you go back and look at this picture, you will see something. Oh, where is it?
Oh,
Can you see anything interesting in there?
I do see something,
What
but
color is it?
it's a silver gray, and it's the name
Yes.
of a city. It's
Cincinnati.
Philadelphia cream cheese. Cream cheese.
Yes. I put that in my mashed potatoes.
Oh, you
It
know
it
what?
makes it very, very rich.
I'm going to try either one. Next time I do up mashed potatoes, I'm going to try one time with the sour cream, see how I
Hmm.
like it, and then time with the cream cheese. Because I think the cream cheese would make it far more sweeter, and the sour cream would have more tanger.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I find I find the cream cheese sweet
yes.
to my palate. It may be
But
different for others.
I also add other things. So I put about like a 5 cloves of garlic in with the water and boil it up with the potatoes and just mash it all in.
Mm.
And I also
Now, do you
do.
hand mash? Do you use those big arms and just kind
I was
of?
debating using my ricer because my mom just gave me a ricer because I've been wanting one for a long time and I can never find a good one. And she happened to have a ton of things, so she gave me her ricer,
Mhm.
but I didn't use it because my oldest son likes the way I do it because I just use has a hand blender,
Mhm.
hand mixer. And I just do it that way, kind of lazy way.
But you're
But
strong like bull. What problem? You're strong like
because
bull.
I make
Mash,
you saw
mash,
that
mash.
bag, I make the full 5-pound bag of potatoes because we like our mashed potatoes around here. Okay, especially my mashed potatoes because I believe every piece of the meal should be edible on its own without accompaniment.
So they like daddy's mash.
I like Daddy's mash. You know,
It's all
when you
good.
raise your boys when you raise your boys a certain way, they like certain things. Like I was brought up eating sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut because my
See,
mom would make pork chops with sauerkraut and stuffing, and that's why
oh,
I love to eat it.
what Melmac whips are taters.
Yeah.
Um, Angry Omar, this is about food and the enjoyment of food. This is your last your last item to be warned. We are not discussing anybody. Anybody is welcome here as long as the drift is on food, the enjoyment of it, sharing our experiences with it. Do not, and I'm saying this for the last time, do not bring other drama over here. Okay? This is your last warning. Either enjoy it for the subject that we're talking about, but other than that, you may leave. Or you will be asked to leave via another way. So,
Omar's been timed out.
okay, good. Okay, so getting back to strong like bull man used mechanical whipper for potatoes. Oh, it's all good. So that's what we're going. So that was going to be. So be ready for another Captain Unicorn Addy production, narrated by the bear, dropping later on
With a
this week.
velvety voice.
Velvety voice and going, There's nothing more satisfying than a nice slab of meat covered in gravy with a side of garlic mashed potatoes.
Mm.
Mm, 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 mm.
I want some more. Damn.
And yes, I will get my assignments in order and go down and go and peruse the salmon steak aisle and see what I can come up with using the air fryer and see if it's actually as good as using it in or better than using an oven. And I'll give you my
Should be
honest
interesting.
opinion.
Yeah.
It should be better. Everybody's told me it should be better, but I'd like to see how it works out. So people, oh my god, we've been on for an hour and a half
Already? Damn.
already. Yeah, we're almost an hour and a half. So people, don't forget, review the Love of Pasta video, see our new emerging star, Addie, as she satiates herself on the meatball. And also, whatever you're cooking up, feel free, send us a snip of it. Oh God, yeah, you need some good giggles for the soul. Do you know how hard it was to keep? I had to do that a couple of times while I was recording it
Do you
so
know how
that
many
I
takes
could.
it took for me not to laugh through that thing? Oh my god.
I'm like, I'm like, okay, I got to do this without giggling because I have to make it sound sexy. Not only satiate your own at pleasure, but share it with another. Ah.
Tell your
Anyway,
friends.
oh yeah.
Please don't die. Oh man. I think he's dying. Anyway.
No, I was laughing too much. I was laughing and giggling. But no, trust me, it's fun to narrate it, but sometimes you got to do it a couple of times. But yeah, and like share your creations with us. Don't be scared. I mean, like it's all fun, it's all good. It's always good to see other people's twists on stuff. So and just enjoy the evening. Sorry for some of the trolls that were trying to bring drama to us, but they were warned once, twice, and then they're gone. Don't be coming over here dragging other drama that doesn't belong in here, because the people here want to have a good fun hour, and we just like to have a good giggle and a good laugh, and just enjoy each other's company, because let's face it, Monday can sometimes suck.
Right, Hattie?
Yeah, so we just like to have some fun with food, and sometimes a little more fun than we intend.
And that's always fun.
Yes, that's always fun too. But so send us your creations. We will try and get additional creations out there for you to enjoy. And that's right, you only want to be left hungry and thinking about all the stuff you can do with just simple things in your own cupboard. Yes, I choked myself up, Tina. I didn't choke myself in that fun way, that pleasant way,
Ah!
but I choked myself up. Yes. So you guys have a great night, whatever time zone you're in, whether you're getting up in a few hours for breakfast or having that little late night snack before dreaming of what to do with your food come tomorrow. But we also know that there are two assignments: Connie M's manicotti, and I'm about masala. So I'm so looking forward to seeing them. So any of you other guys, if you have something, or if you're watching this on replay, send it in to us. We'd love to see it.
Yes.
So you have a wonderful night. Big bear hugs to all of you out there. From me and Captain Unicorn. Strong like bull man uses mixer to mash potato. Anyway,
It's a lot of potatoes.
I know,
It's
but
5 pounds of potatoes.
you strong like bull. You can do it.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, it's a good workout for the biceps. Up and down, fix it around, up and down.
That's a familiar stroke. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay, okay. You guys have a great night.
And don't forget, always play with your food.
Yes. Ciao.
Bye.